So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Karim Benzema. What a great player to have leading the line, Peter, because his first touch is A-grade, and he's got the physical attributes to keep defenders at bay too. He's not just a workhorse though, he can pass and finish with aplomb, and is particularly adept at bringing teammates into the game.
Oh, he'll be looking for a great chance! Mane herring after the ball here. Milinkovic-Savic. Played out to the right. Malcolm looking to run onto it. Well read. The danger is averted. Brozovic. Joao Felix. Joao Felix going full tilt down the right-hand side. Milinkovic-Savic. Ruben Neves. Pablo Mari. Ruben Neves. It's a quick ball upfield. Nicely intercepted. Joao Felix. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's gone back to the keeper. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Benzema. Milinkovic-Savic. Nice looking ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Koeman. Mane. So we're still where we started right now. That's really well manoeuvred. He's shifting through the gears here. Clipped into space. Benzema has a goal! Joao Felix. Brozovic. Coleman. Mane. Joao Felix. He is through. Joao Felix! Oh, it's come loose. He can get that clear. Joao Felix. Brilliantly cut out. Over to the left. Now, what about a counter-attack? Malcolm. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Joao Felix. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mane. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Terrific save from the keeper.
Coman really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Aim forwards. Malcolm. Ruben Neves, gently done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Benzema. Shot a goal! That has been knocked clear. Malcolm. Martinez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Now that's well seen too. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Al-NASSR clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Brozovic. Out to the left it goes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Milinkovic-Savic. And it's Benzema. Hernandez. Milinkovic-Savic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. Joao Felix. Joao Felix. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, good ball! Ruben Neves. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And we hit half-time. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances, now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
Al-NASSR. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager could be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Mane have it back and can go again. Benzema does really well to win the ball there. Joao Felix, and it's Mane, and Mane! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Great defending, strong and determined. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Could move up a gear here. Decent progress down the left. Joao Felix. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Coman. Now it's he's shooting!
AL-NASSR couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Ruben Neves. It's Hernandez. Hernandez chips it through. And he's managed to get free. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And that has been cleared. Mane absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played into the box. Well, that was very necessary. Oh, he's found support out wide. Joao Felix! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Joao Felix brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Koulibaly. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Benzema. Hernandez. Now who's going to be first to this? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Hernandez goes short. That's good play. And it's hoisted clear. Coman. Oh, it's come loose. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And now the breakaway. That's put paid to a promising move. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, red, nice interception. Koulibaly. Pablo Mari. Milinkovic-Savic. Pablo Mari. Ruben Neves. Hernandez. Koulibaly. Milinkovic-Savic. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Joao Felix. Well timed, excellent interception. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Aim forwards. Coman crosses. And he's there to clear it.
Al-NASSR really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Pablo Mari. Ruben Neves. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Brozovic. Martinez shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Coman! Koulibaly gets good distance on it. Ah, such a clever touch.
Al-NASSR clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Ruben Neves. Oh, can he get onto this? Coman is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Played out wide.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Joao Felix.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Mane. Spread out to the left. It's run loose here. That's really well manoeuvred. Benzema. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Into extra time we go. And it's Mane. Joao Felix.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Joao Felix. Milinkovic-Savic. Out to the left it goes. Koeman. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Aim forwards. Malcolm, he's got away. Martinez wins the duel this time. João Felix, that's tidy. Moved on forwards, and here's the chance to counter. Has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Proves too strong. João Felix. Mane.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
João Felix looking here to chip it through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. So here comes the substitution. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. João Felix has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. João Felix still up he goes! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Benzema really needed to concentrate on protecting the...
We've reached the midway point in extra time. Halfway through extra time and still we are deadlocked. Is it time for a hero to step up and to grab the headlines here? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? 15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties. Pablo Mari, Ruben Neves, Hernandez, shifted upfield. Ruben Neves played into space, and it's played forward. Now it's Milinkovic-Savic. Koeman. Koeman does really well to win the ball there. Out to the right.
AL-HILAL truly seemed to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing?
Chance for a shot!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
João Felix. It's gone out for a throw-in. Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Milinkovic-Savic.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake.
Decent chance! And one more try! Oh, what about that? And surely that has won the day! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Al-HILAL take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Lovely, now then. Can he finish? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Al-NASSR really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That's Root. Takes a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Aim forwards. Pablo Mari. Milinkovic-Savic. Malcolm. Plenty to aim at here. He's cut it out. Moved on forwards. And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become